I wanted to watch this video. It's about Angelina Jordan. I'm pretty sure this channel, if you look at it, is one of those like AI. We use the same thumbnail basically. Yeah, see, that's the same car, the same plane, the same title for everything. The heartbreaking life, the heartbreaking tragedy, the heartbreaking tragic life. What they do is they like plug a script into ChatGPT and then just put a whole bunch of like video clips together of someone. So I don't know what we're about to get into here, but we're going to check it out, okay? Real Talent Wins: How Angelina Jordan exposed the music industry in 2026.
Facing its executioner and has a 20-year
a little bit, because there's a lot of videos out there. I wanted to watch like a video about Angelina's lore, and there's one on her channel that we're going to check out, but well, I don't know what it is. But most of the videos I found out there are kind of like this, so I'm like, whatever. Let's just watch one.
Is the multi-billion-dollar industry built on pitch correction finally facing its executioner, and has a 20-year-old from Norway just officially ended the era of Autotune? Tonight on News, we go inside the most significant cultural shift in modern music history. For over 2 decades, Autotune has been the industry's dirty little secret.
Okay, no, I don't think it's a dirty little secret, but I was just about to say, who doesn't use Autotune in 2026, right? Like, I feel like most singers, maybe like singing, but like at least in the mainstream music industry, pop, like and stuff, everybody uses Autotune.
Digital safety net that allowed
like even people that can sing good, just because it makes you
manufactured stars to dominate the global charts without possessing true vocal ability. But as we move through the first quarter of 2026, a real talent revolution is sweeping the globe. Audiences are no longer satisfied with synthetic perfection. They are demanding the unfiltered truth. Jordan has become the face of this rebellion, proving that real talent does not just win. It makes every manufactured star sound like a lie. The era of the robot is over, and the era of the human voice has finally...
How fucking ironic is that? The era of the robot is over, and the era of the human voice, when this is literally a ChatGPT script plugged into an audio narrator.
Turn to the throne.
Someone typed in ChatGPT, I want to make a video called How Angelina Jordan Exposed the Music Industry. Y'all should learn how to edit a little bit, because you guys have the real Angelina lore, okay? I know it. I see it in my comments every day.
What happens when a
look at this video.
Global audience
he's reused like 3 of the same clips, and he's just
using high-tech audio analysis to expose the world's biggest stars for faking their live performances. In early 2026, a new consumer trend called vocal transparency took the internet by storm. Fans began utilizing AI detection tools and high-end audio gear to analyze live concert feeds, catching several major pop icons using heavy pitch correction in real time. The backlash was immediate and devastating for the old guard. However, while other stars were caught in the crosshairs of this digital exposure, Jordan was doing the impossible. During her historic January 31st residency in Las Vegas, she performed a full 2-hour set with 0 digital assistance. The news investigation has confirmed that her 2026 contracts actually forbid any form of Autotune in her recordings or live feeds.
I call cap.
She has said,
I feel like that's not true.
Has confirmed that her 2026 contracts actually forbid any form of Autotune.
What contracts are you talking about? So she has a contract that says she's not allowed to use Autotune?
Her recordings or live feeds. She has set a new
on her recordings or her live
unfiltered standard.
Like, who would make that contract and why? Like, I don't see why I don't understand.
That has left the industry's most protected icon.
Also, does anyone care if you use Autotune like for real anymore?
Looking exposed. Can a single performance in the heart of Las Vegas serve as...
I like the video. I like what they're trying to do, but...
definitive proof that the era of the manufactured star is officially obsolete. The Residency in early 2026 was more than just a concert series.
Out of context.
It was a technical demonstration of vocal supremacy. Amidst a sea of performers who rely on backing tracks and digital tuning, Jordan stood alone with nothing but a microphone and her raw ability. Insiders report that the no recording policy was partly to protect the sonic purity of the event, ensuring that those in the room experience
what was it called? The vocal purity
phone
contract?
and her raw ability.
We're gonna go check out a video about that. Maybe there's other contracts. Let's just do it right now. Like I said, this is a stream.
Insiders report that the no recording policy was partly to protect the sonic purity of the event,
the no recording
phone
policy.
and her raw ability. Insiders report that the no recording policy was partly to protect the sonic purity of the event, ensuring that those in the room experienced a level of vocal depth that a compressed smartphone video simply cannot capture. This isolation strategy worked to her advantage, creating a legendary status for her live shows.
Oh, no. Okay, I thought they were talking about that same contract where she's not allowed to use Autotune. Oh, no, they're saying it's like the comedians do, where like you're just not allowed to record in the venue. That's smart. It keeps you like mysterious.
Capture. This.
And then I guess like that also allows you to be able to perform new songs that people haven't heard without people clipping it and leaking it early.
Isolation strategy worked to her advantage.
Artists should do that, but I feel like bigger artists just can't. Like when you're so poppin' and you're selling out a stadium,
creating a legendary
you can't take everybody's
status for her live shows. By the time the first quarter of 2026 concluded, the word of mouth reports her reputation as the only 100% live superstar left in the mainstream, forcing her competitors to either step up or fade out. Why would one of the world's most
only 100% live? What does that mean? Because we've listened to her music. Is she? And I think it's on Spotify too. I was trying to find her new album. We're gonna listen to it, but I can't find too much information on it. So that's why we'll
successful producers choose to delete his most valuable software to capture a single voice in 2026.
100% live. What does that mean?
Legendary producer Gad, the man behind Hits 4 and John Legend, recently made a shocking confession regarding his 2026 sessions with Jordan. He revealed that working with her required him to unlearn.
Okay, this video isn't bad, but when he's saying stuff, it's like slap a screenshot of the guy saying it or a video clip.
20 years of
I can't just take your word for it.
For the first time in his career, he turned off every pitch correction and deleted the digital safety nets. He stated that Jordan's voice is so technically precise that software actually ruined the emotional resonance of the track. This 2026 revelation has sent ripples through the production community in Los Angeles and London. Producers are now realizing that Autotune wasn't just fixing notes. It was stripping away the vocal DNA that makes a singer legendary. Jordan has effectively made the industry's favorite tool look like a crutch for the untalented. In a world of AI-generated perfection, has the natural rasp and emotional breath of a human voice
that's facts though
become the new ultimate luxury?
We are getting to a point where like
26,
where it's just AI music. Everything is going to be digital. Like where people are going to start worshiping, and I know it sounds crazy, but they're going to start worshiping and going to AI concerts of some person that isn't real. I know it sounds crazy, but look at VTubers. You never would have thought that would catch on.
We are seeing a massive shift in what audiences consider premium music.
Fake music.
Major corporations are in a state of high-level panic.
And the crazy thing is, it's gonna be good. The music's gonna be good too. That's what's wild.
Because their entire business model depends on a perfect product. But Jordan has proven that human imperfection, the natural cracks in a voice, the raw power of a true vocal cord, and the genuine emotion of a live take is what people are actually willing to pay for. This organic luxury movement has devalued the high-gloss, heavily edited pop songs that once ruled the charts. News has observed that streaming numbers for Jordan's Unplugged and raw versions are significantly outperforming the studio edits.
No, but of course I'd rather go to a live Angelina Jordan concert than some
2026.
Some AI.
The world has decided that the truth is far more interesting than a computer-generated lie, and Jordan is the one delivering that truth. What happens to the pop hierarchy when a digital army of fans creates a global challenge to prove which stars are actually singing? the soldier has turned the musical landscape into a testing ground. Throughout February 2026, they popularized the No Tune Challenge on social media, comparing raw, isolated vocals to the isolated feeds of the world's top charting pop stars. The results have been catastrophic for the plastic pop era. While other artists sound thin and robotic without their software, Jordan's vocals remain rich.
What do you think is going to happen? Because, like, we're definitely getting to a point where it's like, he's touching on something. Like, we're at a turning point where I think the renaissance is coming, where people are getting tired of all the AI stuff, all the fake auto-tune plastic, like he said. But at the same time, I don't think we've peaked yet. I don't think it's gotten as nasty as it's going to get. So do you think we're like at a point where, okay, people are tired of it and the revolution is now and we want real and authentic? Or do you think it's got to get a little worse for that to happen? Like,
resonant and hauntingly accurate.
Because we're really not there if you think about it. Like, when you start hearing AI music played on the radio, that's when I think it's peaking.
This grassroots movement has forced radio programmers across America and Europe to reconsider their playlists. The demand for vocal purity is at an all-time high, and radio stations are being flooded with requests for her raw 2026 tracks. Jordan hasn't just released an album. She has broken the industry's favorite toy, proving that Autotune was a mask for a lack of talent. Will we look back at 2026 as the year
If a singer is using Autotune and they're lying about it, that's not okay. But, like, I don't think it's bad at all. There's a lot of great songs that use Autotune. That's like, I don't know.
Safety net was pulled out from
I don't know. That's like an older thing.
For every manufactured star in the business. For decades, the music industry has functioned like a factory, taking average voices and fixing them into superstars. But the 2026 Real Talent movement, led by Jordan, has made that
2026 movement? Okay, no, but that
factory function like a factory, taking average voices and fixing them into superstars.
The music industry functions like a factory by taking average voices and turning them into superstars. Oh my God. Okay, y'all probably don't know about this, but there was a huge thing on social media with a popular group called Phase, okay? And somebody kind of said something like that, but what happens is, like, yeah, that's basically how it works. You can take average people and look at just streaming. If you look at streaming, oh my God, it's just such a perfect example. But it's like, you'll have so many, an Addison Rae, W. Addison, but, like, I wouldn't say she's, like, the best singer, but she's really popular right now because she got popular first on TikTok, on social media, and then I think it's, like, backwards now. It used to be like, oh, you can sing really well, then you get famous. But it's like they take someone who's famous and has all the clout, and then they put that talent and backing behind them. Maybe Addison wasn't the best example, but a better one is Rakai. Okay, if you know Rakai, the streamer, the kid, he's not like he doesn't make music. Okay, he never has claimed to make music, but he got with Platboy Max, very big music streamer in the music space, and then they got with I forget her name, but an artist that's, like, pretty popular. Put that together, get a real music video behind it. You got all that attention behind it. Boom, they get, like, one of the most viral hit songs. Rakai does one of the most viral hit songs of 2025, right? Like, this crazy viral dance behind it. And so, like, we're just in an era right now where talent is not as valuable of a currency as it used to be, I don't think. Like, it's definitely not. 100%. It doesn't matter. Talent does not matter. But I do think we're getting to a renaissance, I hope.
2026 Real Talent movement, led by Jordan, has made that factory model unsustainable. When an independent artist can sell out stadiums and top the charts by being 100% authentic, the major labels lose their leverage. They can no
she doesn't have a label?
Longer justify the millions spent on vocal polishing, when the audience clearly prefers the unpolished truth. News has learned that several major recording contracts in 2026 are now being rewritten with natural performance, clauses to keep up with the trend Jordan started. The era of hiding behind a computer screen is coming to a close, and for many in Hollywood, the realization is terrifying. The safety net is gone, and only those with real wings are going to fly. Could the influence of a 20-year-old Norwegian singer actually force the NFL to change the rules for the 2027 Super Bowl anthem? Rumors are currently swirling in the industry that the NFL and major television networks are seeking real-time vocals only for the 2027 national anthem, a direct result of the 2026 vocal purity movement.
The Bad Bunny?
Sources suggest
I thought he was going to say a direct result of the Bad Bunny
that the Jordan effect
controversy
has made the public so sensitive to lip syncing and pitch correction that anything
Okay, what does he keep talking about? I want to go look into this.
of the 2026 vocal purity movement.
Vocal purity. I feel like that's just some ish he made up, but let's go check it out.
Sources suggest that the Jordan effect has made the public so sensitive to
Who's called the Jordan effect?
lip syncing and pitch correction that anything less than a 100% live performance will be rejected by the viewers. This has put massive pressure on the usual list of pop stars who typically headline these events. If these rumors are true, it marks a total surrender by the mainstream media to the standards set by Jordan. She has successfully forced the most powerful entertainment machines in the world to return to a standard of excellence that hasn't been seen in nearly 30 years. The Queen is not just winning the charts, she is writing the laws. Why are the
This might be an Angelina fan, because on her channel they do have a lot of Angelina.
executives of the world's biggest
This was a good video. This was a pretty good video.
record labels in a state of high-level panic as the 2026 Grammy nominations approach? The impact of Jordan's
See, if this vocal purity movement was such a thing, don't you think there'd be one video that would
vocal
pop up?
purity movement is creating a nightmare scenario for the old guard of the Recording Academy, as critics hail her original 2026 work as the blueprint for the authentic era. The plastic pop stars are finding themselves increasingly irrelevant. The 2026 award cycle is being framed by many as a purity test, a battle between the gifted
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear.
This is crazy
Go
Autotune,
ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your shit free.
I don't think she put that on there.
There's a fire starting in my
and the manufacturer. If an independent artist who refuses to use Autotune sweeps the major categories, it proves
seeing
that the
nothing
billions
on
spent on
vocal
digital
purity
perfection
movement.
were a total waste. The industry is in a desperate scramble to find real singers, but as news has observed, you cannot build a voice like in a boardroom. Her success is a victory for the disciplined and the soulful, signaling a permanent end to the era of the robot in the music industry.
I do like the movement though. Like, I'm totally behind that. Let's do it. Let's get rid of all this slop. Again, I'm not super against Autotune, but
Is Jordan the final executioner of
let's keep it raw.
the fake pop era, or is she the architect of a new world where talent is the only currency? The final verdict from news is clear. Autotune is officially dead, and Jordan is the one who pulled the plug. By choosing her integrity over industry shortcuts, she has not just won the battle for the charts, she has saved the art form of singing itself. As she continues her 2026 world tour, performing to millions with nothing but her voice and her barefoot truth, she remains a living testament to the power of real talent.
Her barefoot.
The message is being felt in every recording studio from Oslo to Los Angeles. The world is finished with the fake. The coronation of 2026 is complete, and it has proven that in the end, the truth will always find its way to the top. The era of the manufactured star is over.
All right. Okay, so that was actually a pretty decent video. I'm not gonna lie. Ironic that it was AI talking about how AI is taking over.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again.